Yo, what's up guys, Wolfact here and welcome to my first video of 2018. This is 10 movies to look out for in 2018. Now before I get started, be sure to leave a like, share and subscribe, and I've also made a video about 10 movies of 2017. If you'd like to check that out, click in the link in the description. Anyways, now that we've got that out of the way, let's get started. Kicking off our list with a banger, The Incredibles 2. Announced on February 22nd, 2017 and set to be released on June 13th, perfect for the summertime, the film is obviously the sequel to the first one 14 years back. In my opinion, it will be Disney's movie of the year as it is set to easily exceed the first one's $261 million gross total. So no pressure, Pixar. Luckily, most of the cast is the same, with Craig T. Nelson as Bob Parr, Holly Hunter as Helen Parr, and Sarah Vowell as Violet Parr. However, Huck Milner will play the voice of Dash Robert Parr, and it will be the introduction of Frozone, voiced over by Samuel L. Jackson. Moving on to The Nun. Set to be released on July 15th by Warner Bros., directed by Corin Hardy, The Nun will be the spin-off of 2016's The Conjuring 2 as it features The Nun or Valak. The Nun is the fifth installment in the Conjuring series, so its target is set at The Conjuring 2's worldwide gross of $320 million. The movie takes place in Romania in 1952 and the cast does not feature either of Vera Farmiga or Patrick Wilson as the Warrens, but it includes Thaisa Farmiga as Sister Irene, Demain Bashir as Father Burki, along with Bonnie Aarons as Valak. Our first Marvel entry is with the Black Panther. The closest to be released on February 9th, produced by, obviously, Marvel Studios, directed by the writer and director of Creed, Ryan Coogler. Black Panther will mark the 18th installment in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The movie will feature the Black Panther in a struggle with his arch-nemesis, Eric Stevens. The cast includes, obviously, Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther, Michael B. Jordan as Eric Killmonger Stevens, and Lupita Nyong'o as Nakia. It also includes Get Out star Daniel Kaluuya as W'Kabi. On to Tomb Raider. Directed by Rory Thug and set to be released on March 16th, the reboot to the series will have to beat the $274 million of the first Tomb Raider released back in 2001, played by the amazing Angelina Jolie. The cast includes the Swedish Alicia Vikander as Lara Croft, who will have the biggest mission in outdoing Angelina Jolie, while Dominic West will play Lord Richard Croft and Walton Goggins will play Matthias Vogel. And we're halfway through with Creed 2. Since it's going to be released on November 21st for now, little information is available on the 8th installment of the Rocky series. However, what I can tell you is that it'll be directed by Stephen Caple Jr. instead of Sylvester Stallone, and it will star Michael B. Jordan as Apollo Creed, the beloved Sylvester Stallone as Rocky Balboa, and Tessa Thompson as Bianca. It is also written by Ryan Coogler and will be looking to break the $173 million mark set by Creed. On to Solo, a Star Wars story. Based on Han Solo, as the name suggests, the second installment in the Star Wars standalone films following Rogue One will take place before the time of the 1977 original. Solo is set to be released on May 25th, exactly 41 years after the appearance of Han Solo in A New Hope, and it will be directed by Ron Howard after Lucasfilm fired Phil Lord and Chris Miller. The cast stars Alden Ehrenreich as a young Han Solo instead of Harrison Ford for obvious reasons. The outstanding Woody Harrelson will play Beckett and Emilia Clarke will play Kira. In addition to that, talented rapper and actor Donald Glover, or better known as Childish Gambino, will play Lando Calrissian. On to Deadpool 2. Many people's favorite superhero Deadpool returns in another adventure this year with the sequel Deadpool 2. Set to be released on May 18th, directed by John Wick's David Leitch, the 20th installment in the Marvel Cinematic Universe will need to gross over a massive $783 million to beat its predecessor. Without a doubt, the movie will star Ryan Reynolds as Wade Wilson or Deadpool, Morena Baccarin as Vanessa Carlyle, along with Stefan Kapicic as Colossus. Brianna Hildebrand will also play Negasonic Teenage Warhead, God that was hard to pronounce, and Sazy Beats as Domino. Moving on to my personal favorite on the list, Hotel Transylvania Summer Vacation. Directed by the legendary creator of Samurai Jack and Dexter's Laboratory, Gennady Tartakovsky, the third installment of the Hotel Transylvania series will be released on July 13th, quite fitting for the name, and is looking to overtake the $473 million gross of the second installment. Luckily, the voice cast is the same, with Adam Sandler as Count Dracula, Brooklyn Nine-Nine star Andy Samberg as Johnny, superstar Selena Gomez as Mavis, and Asher Blinkoff as Dennis. And we're almost done with A Quiet Place. Directed by The Office's John Krasinski and also written by him, April 6th marks the release of the movie, which will look to introduce a unique, non-typical horror experience just like last year's Get Out. The cast includes John Krasinski and Emily Blunt as the parents, along with Noah Yupp as Marcus and Cade Woodward as Bo. And we're at the end with Avengers: Infinity War. The third on the list, and to be the 19th in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the third Avengers installment is set to be released on April 25th. Directed by the Russo brothers, the cast stars the usuals, with Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, Chris Evans as Captain America, Mark Ruffalo as Hulk, Chris Hemsworth as Thor, and the list goes on. It will also bring over Thanos and Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy, played by Josh Brolin and Chris Pratt respectively. The movie will be looking to reach the heights of the first two, with Age of Ultron grossing $1.4 billion and The Avengers with $1.5 billion. Honorable mentions for this list include Ant-Man and the Wasp, Insidious: The Last Key, and Ralph Breaks the Internet: Wreck-It Ralph 2. Anyways guys, I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like, share, and subscribe for more content. This has been your boy Wolf Facts. I'll let you later.